First of all, we'd like to thank everyone who came out today. This is a very serious issue, and we take it as very serious, and we are happy to see that a lot of other folks take it as seriously as we do. This is an infringement upon our rights as citizens, and particularly as rights as small farmers. And I think everybody that's read anything about this has seen my words in the newspapers and on blogs. I would like to read what other people have said about this. The first statement is from a letter from Sam Cosman, who is the General Counsel for the Competitive Enterprise Institute, and he stated in a letter to Fauquier County that the current version of the comprehensive plan states, throughout Fauquier County's planning history, the acknowledged importance of traditional agricultural uses and rural lifestyles has shaped the county's planning goals and guided development.
Yeah, right.
In fact, recognizing this traditional agricultural and rural character, it is one of the plan's two top goals, which included the goal of protecting the agricultural industry, and subsequent versions of the plan have similarly recognized the county's agricultural and rural traditions. The activities at issue in this appeal are clearly the sorts of enterprising actions which enable many small farms to stay in existence today. Subjecting these activities to strict permitting requirements and other regulations would threaten the viability of many small farms and would worsen their already precarious situation. And it could make such farming an exclusive preserve of those who are privileged enough to operate them without regard to economics. On WRBA this week, Leland Conway did a segment on his program on this case, and he pointed out there is a much bigger issue here. It is the government overregulation that, in his opinion and my opinion, is getting out of control. If I may paraphrase, he explained that free men cannot be controlled by coercive government, or if they are law-abiding citizens, unless they can be turned into lawbreakers. How do they do that? As long as the citizens obey the laws, there is nothing they can do to honest, hardworking citizens, unless you create so many laws that these same honest, hardworking citizens are in violation of some law. I think that's what's happening here. If anybody was in that hearing, they heard the reiterations and the enumerations of all the different turns and twists of the zoning administrator's ability to cite any and every one of you small farmers who are here today. Also in the Virginia Independent Consumers and Farmers Association, that's VICFA, Rose Lawthorne stated in the VICFA Voice that I really need to point out that Virginia right to farm laws preclude the enactment of an ordinance which would require a special exception or special permit. The selling of agricultural produce grown on-site is not a use itself, but an incidental to and associated with agricultural production, which is specifically permitted on the property. We, the members of the FCCFF, agree. It is time we took a stand against government overreach and intimidation. As Jefferson once said, the way to have a good and safe government is not to trust it all to one, but to divide it among the many, distributing to everyone exactly the functions he is competent to do. It is by dividing and subdividing these republics from the great national one down through all its subordinates until it ends in the administration of every man's farm by itself, that all will be done for best. What has destroyed liberty and the rights of man in every government which has ever existed under the sun it is the generalizing and the concentrating of cares and power into one body. I want to thank everybody for coming, and now Martha's lawyer would like to make a statement.
Everybody. I'm Michelle Rosati. I want to say on behalf of Martha, on behalf of the owners of the farm, thank you for coming and thank you for caring. You know, I have one client, but you all have a stake in this too. And I said that inside. I was about to say I don't have a prepared statement, but I do. I just gave it inside. But I will say this matters a great deal. And I don't believe that the county should be able to say who is a real farmer and not a real farmer. I don't believe that the zoning ordinance is supposed to be interpreted by neighbors.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
And I don't believe that the rule of law is delegated to people to decide who it's enforced against and who it's not.
That's
right.
Exactly.
That's right.
And I don't believe that what's the big deal, it's only a permit, justifies regulation.
Yep.
Not in this case,
Nope.
not ever. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
I'm Mark Fitzgibbons, one of the founding members of FCCFF, and I was planning to speak today. Michelle, who we just heard from, did a great job. Terrific lawyer. She played by the rules. Her client played by the rules. They were found in violation of the law. This is the beginning of a declaration that government, in this case, is in violation of the laws that they're enforcing. Government is trespassing on the rights of farmers and the rights of citizens of Fauquier County, and we're going to change the conversation beginning today. Martha is exercising the freedom that we're all given to do what we want on our property. She did it peacefully, she did it properly, and the government, in violation of the laws that they enforce, in violation of her constitutional rights, and trespassing on her rights, has come here today in disgrace, and we are going to pursue this unlawful government. We're going to hold government accountable. We're going to enforce the law on Fauquier County, and today is just the beginning. Thank you all for coming out.
I just want to thank everyone for coming out today, and I just hope that everybody gets on our website and signs up, and it's all over the place. So
The URL?
so it's Fauquier Citizens, Fauquier County Citizens for Family Farm.com. That easy. So.
This is Independent Consumers and Farmers Association.
So we just want everybody to sign up, and please tell your neighbors and your friends. We need a large group of people. I'll take some questions.
We fight for farmers everywhere, not just Fauquier. We are Virginia Independent Consumers.
24 million people on drugs. We are being focused on here, folks. It's time for us to step up. Mark is exactly right. This is trespass on our rights as citizens and the rights of small farmers everywhere. It's not just a local issue. This is a national issue.
And I'm the other way. So I'm going to.
Any other questions?
Jackie's parking.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming.
Okay, we'll call it.
It's 100.
Oh, okay.